How we doing tonight? We're almost to the weekend, so I bet everybody's doing okay, right? I mean, like, who doesn't love Thursday? It's so close to the weekend. It's actually kind of almost as good as Friday. But tonight, we have got a Thursday night lineup because tomorrow night we've got some new stuff coming out. But to keep us busy this evening, we're going to open a Gold Rush autograph baseball jersey, a second case of Spectra football, and the one last night, oh man, was it awesome. So we're going to work hard tonight and try to top the one we had last night, which will be going some. And then we're going to open Chronicles baseball after that. It'll be the last case of Chronicles that I've got hanging around here. So that's kind of the order for the evening. But let's go over some information before we get started breaking. Feedback. Hey guys, my feedback is automated on eBay. That is so you don't ever have to wait on me. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you will instantly get it in return. And I've had it come up before. People are like, do I have to leave it more than once? I mean, you don't have to, but look, if you leave 10 for me, you're going to get 10 in return. So I kind of look at it as a win-win, but yeah, that's how it works. And of course, the most important thing there is a note to say thank you, because I do appreciate everyone who bids and breaks and hangs out with me, chats with me and all that too. We're taking a look right now at stuff that's coming up in the days ahead. This is what we've got listed on eBay right now, breaking over the course of the next 5 days. Tomorrow night, our half case of Leaf football jerseys is the start of a new case. We'll also open a case of Trinity football that comes out tomorrow. It usually has really nice memorabilia and patches in it, and it's all hits, no base cards. And guess what? In that case, 60 hits. Yeah, 60. It's going to be fun. Also coming out tomorrow is Topps Heritage High Number, and you know who's in that. Oh yes, Juan Soto is going to make an appearance in Topps Heritage High Number. So we're looking forward to that release tomorrow as well. We'll break a half case of that. Saturday, we'll break a second case of Trinity, a three-peat basketball box, 3 pieces of autographed memorabilia in there, and the last case I have of Contenders Draft Picks basketball. Sunday, we're going to be super busy on Sunday. It is a multi-sport autographed program. We're going to open a half case of Gold Rush Series 2 autographed baseball jerseys. And that is a 6-box case, so 3 make up a half case of that one. We'll open another 14-box case of Leaf History of Baseball Cut Signature, and a 4th and goal football box that has 4 autographed memorabilia items in it, full-size helmet, mini helmet, jersey, and photo. And we will open a 4th and final case of Absolute Football. Monday night, we're going to open a full case of TriStar Game Day Greats autographed football jerseys. And in that instance, 5 boxes make up a full case. So it will be 5 jerseys on that night. We'll also open a 3rd case of Spectra football, another half case of Luminaries baseball. That's right, I found some more for us. And a 2nd case of Bowman High Tech, which, by the way, also broke pretty awesomely last night. Tuesday night, we'll open another half case of the Gold Rush jerseys. We'll finish the Luminaries that we start on Monday night, and we'll finish up Topps Heritage High Number, the one that we start on Friday. We'll finish that case on Tuesday. So that brings us to the business at hand. This is, once again, the order we're breaking in tonight. So it's the baseball jersey, then Spectra, then Chronicles. Anticipating that the baseball jersey will get out the door on or before Thursday. The free shipping stuff I kind of always project to go out 6 or 7 days after an auction ends. A lot of times I get it out faster, though. Paid shipping breaks tonight. That is Spectra and Chronicles. I'm going to project Monday on that, and I doubt I can get it out faster than that. I think Monday is probably the best I'm going to be able to do on it. But of course, as always, if I am able to get something out quicker, I will. Consolation cards. If you happen to be in a break tonight and your team is not pulled and you don't get, in the case of the memorabilia, your team's not the item that comes out for the jerseys, here's how it works. You are entitled to a consolation card that can be from any year and any series. If you're in a free shipping break, like the jersey, typically I just hang on to those consolation cards and I wait until the next time you have a package shipping where you have hit something, and then I gather up all those consolation cards. I send them out all at one time with that package. And I do keep track of that for a rolling 90 days. If you don't want to wait, if you're in that free shipping break and you don't want to wait for your next package to go out, just shoot me a message on eBay and let me know, and I'll get it taken care of for you. We'll get it out the door right away. If you're in one of the paid shipping breaks tonight, Spectra and Chronicles, and you happen to get skunked in that, I don't know that anybody will, but just in case somebody does, your consolation cards would ship with the rest of the break on the same day as the rest of the break, since it's a paid one. So first up in the lineup is a 2018 Gold Rush autographed baseball jersey. This is break number 20. And of course it ended tonight. Everything we're opening ended tonight, Thursday night, the 13th of September. Had one team that did not sell. That is the Chicago White Sox. You see it designated there as no bids buyback. Everything else has a forever home. So hopefully we're going to pull out something awesome out of here. This is the last of these Gold Rush jerseys that I have. We will, I've got to set the focus first. We will, of course, be starting, as I said, the Series 2 jerseys. Those come out tomorrow, but we're actually not going to start breaking them until whenever I had it listed on there, Sunday, I think. Now, let's see who is in chat tonight. Who's hanging out in the room this evening? Jay Allen is here. Jay Allen, you're waiting on the hurricane. Man, what part of the world are you in? You got to be down there, Carolinas or Virginia or somewhere. Billy's here. Hey, 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 Bobby B. Scott's back. I know. Your wife must be working, right? I think you said Thursday night. Maybe not working, but I think you said Thursday night she was gone, so you were going to get to play in the break. Greg is here. Hi, Greg, Sean, and Chad. And who else we got here? Billy K is here looking for Jags Mojo and Spectra. All right, we can work that. We can work on that for you. Sean says he feels like he's in a meeting at work because I use a lot of the Excel spreadsheet. I love Excel, man. It makes my life easy, so I just do everything in Excel. But yeah, I get your point. I just like to be I like to share all the information. You know what I'm saying, Sean? So this is Beckett Authenticated. Who is it, though? Oh, it's Moncada. Oh, sweet. That's a nice one. We haven't pulled Moncada before. So there is your signature. There's your Beckett Authentication sticker. This is a custom jersey, of course, for the White Sox. But there's what it looks like on the front. Although, we don't care really about the front, do we? We only care about the signature on the back. Unless it was MLB Authentic, which occasionally we do pull MLB Authentic. I did a terrible job folding that back up. I will fix it a little better before I mail it. But anyway, our jersey tonight is a nice rookie hit for Moncada and the Chicago White Sox. Beckett Authenticated. So congratulations to the White Sox. Spectra. Spectra, Spectra, Spectra. Man, was that something last night. That was I'm still so excited about all the hits we pulled last night at Spectra. I can't wait to get into it right now to see what we're going to pull tonight. So once again, you probably saw this a moment ago, but for anybody that jumped in late, please take a moment and look up at the screen right now. There's your information about projected shipping dates and a little 411 about consolation cards if you happen to get skunked. Hopefully you won't. 8 boxes of 2018 Spectra football. This is a full case break. It is break number 2. And of course also ended tonight, Thursday night, the 13th. Same format, guys and gals. You have the team names on the left, your name up in lights across from your team on the right-hand side. Well, across from your team, assuming you were the winning bidder, right? So that's how we should say that. Daryl is here. Jay Allen, you were in South Carolina. I just saw a thing flash up that somebody, obviously not you, but that some parts of, maybe it was North Carolina, but 100,000 people had already lost power, and that I guess it hasn't even come ashore yet. Obviously, I didn't get to read the, whole article because it just popped up on the iPad right as we were getting ready to start here. So I just saw the headline go by. Hi, Pat, I'm not laughing at you. I was getting ready to say hi, Pat, and I saw what Scott wrote right underneath it. And there's where the laugh came from. But hi, Pat. It is nice to see you tonight, too. Scott, for those of you who don't know, okay, I'm a Steelers fan, so let's get that out there right now. But I like lots of other players and lots of other teams and things, too. So I'm not exclusively a Steelers fan, but... You know, if push comes to shove, well, not even push comes to shove. Steelers are my team. I just don't hate other teams, I guess is really more to the point. But we break a lot of memorabilia around here. And lately, we've been pulling a fair amount of Steelers. And there is one person who bids with me that just really does not like the Steelers. And it makes him, kind of crazy when we pull a lot of Steelers hits. And, you know, of course, he doesn't buy the Steelers because he doesn't like the Steelers. And then the one time he did buy the Steelers, they didn't hit. And it's not funny. It's just that it's making me laugh because Scott said, oh my God, it's a Steelers jersey out of the baseball break. Because, yeah, I'm just giving you the background. Maybe it's one of those, I don't know, you had to be there sort of things. But anyway, it made me laugh. So thank you, Scott, for that. Nick says, if anybody has Tampa Bay Buccaneers for sale, helmets and jerseys, he's in the market to buy. So anybody want to sell some swag to Nick, he's in the market, kids. So just so we know about that. Maryland, you said the team that didn't sell. Did the White Sox not sell in the jersey? Is that Jay Allen? You said that's yours. I thought you were talking about the comment when Scott said, oh my God, it's a Steelers jersey. Did we really not have a White Sox person in the baseball jersey? Is that oh, well, all right. I didn't even realize that, guys. Okay, well, I still think it's a nice hit for the White Sox, but apparently nobody bought the White Sox tonight, so there you go. See how much I remember things? That was Maryland City that filled me in on that. Okay, guys, so here's what we're going to do. The base cards are all numbered. Last night I put them in sleeves as we went. I think it slows us down a little, so I'm not going to put the base cards in sleeves tonight as we go. I'll do it after the break, okay? So we're starting out Dak Prescott to 75 for the Cowboys. That is followed by Mr. Kirk Cousins to 99 for the Vikings. A die cut for the Bears, Allen Robinson to 35. And for the Dolphins, that is Danny Amendola. Isn't that weird, seeing Danny Amendola as a Dolphin? And it's numbered to 99 right there. And what else? Where do we want to go? We have another die cut. Let's look at our other die cut. That is my Pittsburgh Steelers, my man AB, numbered to 15. I like that hit. Jesse, you're right. When we pulled that Tom Brady jersey out of Leaf jersey half case, couple, I don't know, maybe 4 breaks back. Yeah, that was like stupidly good. And so was the quarterbacks of the century jersey. That's Michael Gallup. I didn't say it. You probably saw it, but I didn't say it. So it's to 199, Michael Gallup. Jay Allen, you're 180 miles inland. Good. I hope then that it doesn't, reach into you. This is to 99, Josh Doxson. And, of course, the Redskins. Here is Mr. Tom Brady. Speaking of, that is numbered to 50. And you can have a little piece of his jersey. The one that the foreign reporter did not steal. So I'm sure one that he had hanging around from something. We have a dual hit coming up. They're both Falcons. That's the good news. Matt Ryan, Ito Smith. Little imperfection down here, both of our lower corners. Nothing too outrageous, but you guys know I call that stuff out when I see it. And we have Golden Tate, numbered to 199 for the Lions. What else do we have in here? Ooh, I see one I want to look at. Yeah, I do. Because look who it is. It's Rod Woodson to 5 for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, now that. I love that. I love me some Rod Woodson now. While we're at it, I see another Steeler. Let's look at him too. Jalen Samuels to 99. Here come the Colts. Doris Fountain. Whoops, is number 299. You got a 2-color relic and autograph on that one. Here comes another duel. This is for the boys. It is Dak. It should have been Dak and Zeke, right? But no, they gave us Dak and Michael Gallup, which is fine. But, like, wouldn't Dak and Zeke have been better? I kind of think. But surprisingly, Panini didn't ask me. Can you imagine? Oh, Sean, yeah, I love the way these cards look. They are, Spectra is one of my favorite of the year. I always look forward to Spectra. Carlton Davis to 99. That's green scope for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Rashad Penny to 50 for the Seahawks. My goodness, I feel like I might drop over and faint. It's not a redemption. Rashad Penny has been redemption all year long. Look, there it is, live, finally. Finally, he's earning his keep, isn't he? That's what we're going to call it anyway. Bobby B, you're calling it an underwear patch. Man, that's harsh. Bobby B, kind of like me, right? Bobby and I are not super fans of just the plain white patches. We both like to see a little bit of a second color or something on there, but Bobby claims that anytime they're solid white, they're underwear patches. Which, if you think about it, hey, why not, right? Oh, AC Baker, that is mean, man. AC Baker is trolling our friend who wants to buy some Tampa Bay Bucks merchandise. That's not nice. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, don't troll our Bucks fans. Scott, you are looking for some Cincinnati Bengals. Do you have a particular Bengal in mind that you want to see? Or just any Bengal? There's Eli to 30 for the Giants. Here comes a green scope Armani Watts for the Kansas City Chiefs. That is numbered to 30. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, it's Michael Vick. Wow, to 99. Michael Vick was a Steeler for like a second. So that's kind of weird that they would choose to put him in a, why wouldn't you have him as a Falcon? But anyway, that's how they have him. So there you go. And we have Marcus Allen to 99, also for the Steelers. A redemption, and you know what happens with those. We set them, well, let's set them over here. We set them aside. We look at them at the end of the break. We flip them all over at once. That's right. I make you wait. Michael Strahan to 35. Giants. Are you kidding me? Are we about to have another Rod Woodson autograph? Maybe this will be a relic. It's to 99. Okay, yeah, relic. So now you have a relic and an autograph to go together. Alvin Kamara coming out for the Saints. That one, does that say 15? Yeah, it does, to 15. So Saints, you've got a really nice low-numbered hit there with Alvin Kamara. Bobby B says the Bucks are going to get smacked up this weekend. Are they now? Are they going to get smacked up? Greg Olson to 49 for the Panthers. And yeah, you might be right. We might be in our reverse box. I hadn't been counting, but is that, well, that's only the second autograph we've seen, but we are starting earlier on them. I probably should have told you guys this. I talked about it last night, and then I didn't bring it up tonight. Most of the time, we're 7 memorabilia cards and 4 autograph cards. There's 1 box per case that should be the opposite of that, where we pull 7 autographs and only 4 memorabilia. So we're going to see if this is it or not. Derek Carr for the Raiders. Next out is Cameron Wake to 199 for the Dolphins. So right now I have seen, we've only seen 2 autographs out of here so far. So I don't know that we're in our reverse box unless some of these are signed. Numbered to 199, it is a Chief and a Bronco. It's Pat Mahomes and Bradley Chubb. So we're going to set that one aside because we'll have to use random to deal that out later unless the same person owned both teams. Of course, then we wouldn't have to worry about it. Here comes Tremaine Edmonds. That is numbered to 50. It's the Buffalo Bills. We have his brother Terrell playing for us with the Steelers. Dual Dolphins, numbered to 4. You've got Gesicki and Balaj on there, and that, kids, is a nice little hit if you've got the Dolphins. First of all, these guys come out a lot, especially Kalen. But they don't usually come out together, and certainly not numbered to 4. So if you've got the Dolphins tonight, a couple of hits for you right there together. Sterling Sharp coming out for the Green Bay Packers. That is to 99. Sterling did not use his space very effectively, though, did he? He's kind of way over there to the left, and now it's very unbalanced. So I'm just saying, Sterling could have signed in the middle, maybe. I would have felt better about that card if he had. Numbered to 99, it's Deshaun Hamilton, and that is for the Broncos. Nice patch as well. And you have green ink. So you guys probably know there are different colors of ink we can pull as well. That one, of course, was green. Randy? Oh, Randy says 25 of the 15 cards have been Steelers. I think you meant 15 of the 25. But anyway, Randy, did you watch the break earlier in Leaf Greatest Hits Baseball? Because you flat cleaned house, my friend. You had an excellent break out of that. Bobby B says that the redemptions are in reverse boxes, but I know we've definitely pulled redemptions out of other boxes too. In fact, we're getting ready to have one in this box, I believe. I think I just saw one flash by at the bottom of one of these stacks, so I don't think the redemptions are exclusive to the hot boxes, or reverse boxes. They're not hot boxes exactly, but you guys know what I mean. You missed out on the Broncos tonight, Battleborn, but oh, right? Did you love that hit last night? Last night, Battleborn came in. This is to 75, Marshawn Lattimore for the Saints. Came into the room after we had already finished up the break. We were in something else, so he had missed the recap and everything. He wanted to know if he had any hits. And we didn't tell him what he hit. We just said, yeah, man, you had some hits. This is the Jets to 30 for Jamal Adams. So he goes back to watch it. We didn't want to spoil it for him. He had a 1-of-1 Peyton Manning for the Broncos Super Bowl champs autograph. Like, right? How nice was that? Rob Gronkowski to 99, Patriots. And then to have hit the 1-of-1 Baker Mayfield out of the same box was crazy. There's Honey Badger to 4, Houston Texans. Die cut for the Kansas City Chiefs, numbered to 5, Derek Noddy. Or something maybe not even closely resembling that, but we all know I'm going to pronounce them wrong, so okay. You did see it, Randy? All right, cool. Yeah, you did very well in that break, man. To 199, we have a duel once again. This time it's Dolphins and Bills. Is that like really a big rivalry? Kind of doesn't seem like it would be. Giants and Cowboys, that's to 199. It's Lauletta and Mike White. Our little stack of things going to random just keeps getting higher, doesn't it? Saquon Barkley to 99 for the Giants, rising rookie dual relics. Here's Jim McMahon to 199 for the Bears. AJ Green, 3 catches and 3 touchdowns. What? Well, that's good. Jesse, when you said what'd you miss in the earlier break, are you talking about the Spectra break from last night, or are you talking about Leaf Greatest Hits Baseball that we did earlier today? This is Geno Adkins to 99. We at least have your Bengals on the board, Scott. We at least have something out for you. So the mojo has not forgotten about you. Desmond Howard to 199, Green Bay Packers. We have Naheem Hines to 99 for the Colts. Ooh, I see one coming that I hope is signed. I hope. I wish I may, I wish I might. Sam Darnold for the Jets, numbered to 50. And yeah, it is. Yeah, that's signed. Do you guys watch South Park? Yeah, I like Jeezy Poofs. That's kind of what I just, I don't know. Anyway, it's purple ink. It's to 50. It's Sam Darnold for the Jets with a little side of Cartman from South Park, which I haven't watched in years, but I used to watch all the time. Ito Smith, that is numbered to 99 for the Falcons. Lamar Jackson to 50 for the Ravens. Oh, that's a nice patch. It's not signed, but guys, that's a nice patch. And most of the time for the Ravens, you get kind of like the patches you get with the Browns. They're sometimes like a little boring, the ones for the Ravens, but not that one. That one's a nice one for your man Lamar Jackson. A second redemption to go over there in our Well of Souls. Waiting to see what we have at the end of the break. Jesse, yeah, the Leaf Greatest Hits Baseball. Gosh, we pulled a card from the 40s. It was called Chief something or another. The guy's name was Chief something or another. Anyway, it was for the Giants. And then there was a Willie Mays graded card from 1960 Topps that, of course, was for the Giants. And then we had a Dodger graded card. And we had, I got to think about this. Those are the three that Randy got out of that break. We had a Red Sox. That was the Leaf buyback. It didn't really count exactly. It's just like an extra, like a bonus card. And then our other main buyback was a Ken Griffey Jr. Pat's got the skull working. Skull! Let's see if we should be able to find you some Vikings, I would think. There are definitely Vikings in this set, so we got to find them. Oh, yeah, Chief Bender. Thank you, Randy. I don't know, who Chief Bender is, but some of you guys might. This is to 99. It's Josh Gordon and the Browns. I'm not really very good with the vintage cards unless it's a big-name player. Pat Mahomes to 75, Kansas City Chiefs. There's Baker Mayfield, numbered to 75 for the Browns. And Drew Brees came out, today, and said that he thinks Baker Mayfield is better than he is. Better than he, meaning himself, Drew Brees. This is numbered to 25. It's Todd Gurley for the Rams, die cut. Buffalo Bills to 50. We have Josh Allen and LaShawn McCoy, both nice relics. Yeah, I agree with you. Never bad to pull Willie Mays. Maybe a little imperfection down here in that lower left corner in particular. Whoops, I left a die cut up there. And that is Bradley Chubb for the Broncos, numbered to 15. Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting involved to 199 with Ronald Jones. Oh, do you have the Giants tonight, Greg? You've got the Giants in here? Oh, boy. This is numbered to 4. And look who it is. Our Week 1 starting quarterback, Sam Darnold, and Josh Allen, who's going to be a Week 2 starting quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. And those are both really nice patches. So we'll have to figure that out with random as well a little bit later. We've got quite the stack going over there. For the Browns to 199, we've got a little Baker Mayfield relic. Samantha's here. Hi, Samantha. I'm glad you came back to see what we're pulling out of this break because I think you just brought us some luck. Because there is the man Ezekiel Elliott, little on-card autograph hit for the boys with Zeke to 49. We're going to follow that up with Sam Darnold to 99 for the Jets. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, numbered 299. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's your Lamar autograph. So you had the nice big patch while ago. You have another nice 3-color patch here, but the ink to go with it. You've got the SIG to back it up. Cortland Sutton to 99 for the Broncos. Samantha says, I'm a huge Giants fan, but I just brought you Cowboys luck. Oh, the irony, right? Bradley Chubb to 99. There's a nice hit for the Broncos relic and signature. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills to 199 with a relic. Oh, Randy, you missed the bidding on this break? Not to worry, we've got more cases of Spectra. I don't think I'm breaking it again, though, until like maybe, what is it, Monday or Tuesday, because of course we've got more new stuff coming out tomorrow night, so I'm cycling that in. But we'll break it again the first part of next week, and then we'll break it again probably middle of next week and the end of next week. Brian Dawkins to 25 for the Eagles. So we'll definitely be busting into more Spectra. But yeah, last night, I mean, I did not, you guys will crack up at this. Okay, well, after I do the breaks, I sit and get everything like in its top loaders and, you know, sleeves. Usually it's already done, but top loaders and all that stuff. So sometimes, depending on how many cards are in a break, I'm sitting here for a while after the break ends to get that done. And I was last night. But I was still so hyped up even after that because everything was so good. And Bowman, there's a 1 of 1, by the way. And Bowman was really good too last night, Bowman High Tech. I did not fall asleep until 4 o'clock in the morning. I was up legit working till probably about 2. And then those last 2 hours, I was just like so hyped up about having hit all the good stuff that we hit that I couldn't fall asleep. Jerry Chronicles is after we do Spectra, so you have not missed it. You probably, in fact, we've got 3 more boxes, a recap, some randoms. You've probably got about 35, 40 minutes, I would say, before we get started on it. James Washington, 1 of 1 for my Pittsburgh Steelers, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Steelers are rolling tonight. Joe Montana to 75 for the 49ers. I'm sorry, for the Chiefs. For the Chiefs. Why am I saying 49ers? Well, because, you know, that's what you would think, but that's a Chiefs. So, for the Dolphins, Zach Thomas to 35, die cut. For the Rams, we have a little Jared Goff to 99. John Elway. John Elway is to 99 for the Broncos. Randy says you need a behind-the-scenes video of me packing and prepping cards. Oh, man. He says he envisions packing peanuts everywhere. You're not wrong about that. I have one whole room of our house is dedicated to supplies. This is to 75, Josh Allen and the Bills. So it's full of like boxes and packing peanuts and bubble mailers and bubble wrap and tape and sleeves and every manner of top loader known to man, etc. We've got one whole room that is full of nothing but that. We've got like industrial shelving in there. I know, crazy, right? For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it's Jameis Winston. Here's Kerryon Johnson for the Lions. That's numbered to 25. You've got a nice little neon pink signature there and a 4-color relic. Marquez Valdez-Scantling to 99 for the Pack. What are they going to do with Aaron Rodgers? I mean, what's up with that? I know what he said, okay? I'm going to change this a little bit. I don't think enough light's coming in. I'm going to raise that a little bit and see what happens. I know what he said. I know he said he was going to play again, but I don't think he should have come back out last week. He's all bummed up. I don't know about that. This is numbered to 25. It's rivals again with the Dolphins and the Bills, which I guess I somehow did not realize the Dolphins and the Bills were like that big of rivals. But anyway, numbered to 199, it's Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. And we have, numbered to 99, another Buffalo Bill. This one is Jerry Hughes. Randy says, I pack and ship better than anybody else he's purchased from. Well, thank you, Randy. I appreciate that. You know, for years, I did collectibles, antiques and collectibles stuff on eBay. I've got to get out some more card sleeves, guys. And a lot of it was super, super delicate and fragile and required, like, tremendous effort to get it where it had to go intact. So I guess it's just the carryover from those days. I'm really very specific about how I prepare and ship things. That's numbered to 99. It's for the Arizona Cardinals. So even though these are trading cards, I still kind of treat them, well, they are collectibles, but I mean, I treat them like they're fragile collectibles, sort of. This is Joe Mixon for the Bengals with some green scope. How about that? And Joe Mixon is numbered to 25. Where are you, Scott? Where are you, Scott? There's your Bengal. He's playing well this year, too, by the by. Jesse, I have seen those things that you're talking about, those ceiling-mounted packing peanut dispensers. I have seen those. That definitely has a bad corner, lower left. It is Bo Scarborough for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't have to use packing peanuts as much, sometimes with the memorabilia or if it's a big card order. This is numbered to 25, Golden Tate and the Lions. So not as many packing peanuts as bubble wrap. I use a ton of bubble wrap. Any of you who have gotten packages from me before, you know I like to use lots of bubble wrap, despite the fact that it's also in bubble mailers and stuff like that. I like to know that it's going to get where it's going. That's all. Tracy's here. Hi, Tracy. You just saw a Randy Moss autograph to 15 pulled. Very nice. You've kind of made me jealous a little bit. Now I want to pull Randy Moss. I'm having like a fear of missing out. FOMO. There's another Cincinnati Bengal for Scott. This one is numbered to 20, and it's AJ Green. Skull, here comes a Viking. Chris Carter to 75 for Pat. We have another Viking for Pat, and this is Mr. Kirk Cousins to 99. The Falcons have a Michael Vick to 99. See, that's what I said. Should have been Michael Vick to the Falcons to begin with. Like, why was there the Michael Vick Steelers card? Doesn't make sense. But there was one. Alvin Kamara die cut to 25 for the Saints. Well, how about we have another Josh Allen and Sam Darnold. This one is to 199, and it's going to also be sitting over here in our little pile of TBDs. To 99, Sony Michel and the Patriots. Jesse said in the days of silly amounts of bubble wrap, we had 2 of 3 shower curtain rods with all different sizes of bubble wrap. Oh, shower curtain rods. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that. Oh, that is a good idea. Huh. See, Jesse, you're keeping me on my toes. You're giving me things to think about here. This is numbered to 35. It's Michael Gallup for the boys, signed in purple. Calvin Ridley for the Falcons. Calvin is numbered to 199. Mason Rudolph for the Steelers to 199. Here comes Kenyon Drake to 199. Dolphins, Sunday Spectacle. Oh, here comes Jim again to 199 for the Bears. We saw one of these a minute ago. Similar. Obviously not exactly the same, but similar. Hayden Hurst for the Ravens to 25 with a little neon pink ink. Ravens are having a good break. I mean, you got the Lamar signature, the nice Lamar patch, now the Hayden Hurst. Ravens are doing okay tonight. Isaiah Oliver and the Falcons. Isaiah is numbered to 149. Royce Freeman, he of the autograph of initials, numbered to 75. Like, if anybody ever finds an autograph of him that has more than just the R and the F, you could probably sell it at a huge premium. Because they all just are R and F. Numbered to 5, the Browns have a Jabril Peppers relic. It's a nice looking relic. Probably maybe would have rather it been Baker Mayfield though, right? But not going to turn it down, I don't imagine. All right, we are on our next to last box, but of course, before we finish it up, we will have several cards over there that have 2 teams on them that we'll have to use random to distribute. And we have a couple of redemptions that haven't been flipped over yet, so we'll flip those and find out where those cards are going to go. Hopefully we'll make somebody happy. Billy K is looking for some Jags mojo. Looking for a little Jacksonville love. Jacksonville going down to meet Patriots this weekend. Eli Manning to 99, Giants. Green Bay Packers, Julius Peppers to 75. Here is a green scope Dylan Cantrell to 30 for the Chargers. And we have Armani Watts to 99, Kansas City Chiefs. A die cut for the Patriots of Jimmy G to 35. A little flashback for you there. Here comes Mr. Josh Allen to 50 for the Buffalo Bills. The Arizona Cardinals, David Johnson to 199. Your relic has a big, well, you can see it. It's got a big ridge in it, so it wasn't necessarily mounted super smoothly, but I don't guess that matters in the grand scheme of things. Quentin Nelson. Quentin is numbered to 199 for the Colts. Here comes a duel for the Steelers, numbered to 99. You've got Mason Rudolph and James Washington. Steelers relics are also really boring on cards most of the time. So they're just almost always black. Or sometimes you get a little bit of white. You don't get a lot of gold in the Steelers relics. Jameis Winston to 99. Because, you know, you've got all that gold like on the sleeves. Where's all that go? Where do all those patches go? That's what I want to know. Mason Rudolph to 199. Pittsburgh Steelers. The Jets, Jamal Adams to 50. I have to admit, watching the Jets play the other night really was a lot of fun. I mean, they had such a good game, and the Lions, it was at the expense of the Lions, so I did feel a little bit bad for Matt Stafford. This is to 199, Kareem Hunt and the Kansas City Chiefs. But it was kind of fun to watch the Jets. When's the last time you said that, by the way? Marquez Valdez-Scantling to 99, Green Bay Packers. And then, of course, the very next day comes out the article, is Matt Patricia in over his head? Christian Kirk to 50. That's a nice relic for the Cardinals. And you do have to kind of wonder, is Matt Patricia in over his head? I mean, you know, not all of the disciples from the Patriots way do well when they get out on their own. That's to 99. It's Dante Pettis and the 49ers, 2-color relic and autograph. So I don't know. I think Matt Patricia needs to probably simplify a few things, and maybe not install quite so many changes all at once in some of his playbook. Maybe needs to be dialed back a little bit and get his guys back on track. Although apparently I mean, I'm sure you all heard about this during training camp. Apparently, he's kind of, maybe, what's the word I'm looking for here? He's not wasn't super well regarded in the locker room. I don't know about now. But he had kind of like a high school coach vibe about him, apparently, making guys run laps and a bunch of stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe there's just a lot of things going on up there in Detroit. I don't know. Samantha said Super Bowl III is the last time it was fun to watch the Jets. I don't know if it's that far back, man, but it has been a while since it was fun to watch the Jets anyway. Here is Hayden Hurst, numbered to 99 for the Ravens. Here are the Patriots on board with Gronk to 75. The Dolphins, green scope, Ryan Tannehill, 230. Here's a Jag. Now, I know you wanted it to be signed, but at least Leonard Fournette to 99 answered your call for some Jags mojo, Billy. So let's hope now Last Box Mojo can get us over the edge here. Amari Cooper to 199 for the Raiders. John Elway, which should be signed, but probably is just going to be a relic, to 199 for the Broncos. But I wanted that to be signed. Calvin Ridley to 99, Atlanta Falcons. Oh, I left a base card up there. Sorry about that. It is a James Washington die cut, numbered to 35 for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Tevin Coleman to 199 for the Falcons. Like, I forgot about him even. The butt fumble. Gosh, I hadn't thought about the butt fumble in forever. That was, I was talking about that, what was that? I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, maybe, that actually came up because something happened that reminded me of it. But, man, poor Mark Sanchez. Devontae Parker to 199 for the Dolphins. Like, would you want that to be your lasting legacy as a quarterback in the NFL? The butt fumble? Bradley Chubb to 199 for the Broncos. Here's my man Vita Vea for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to 149. Jamon Moore, I thought, you know what? I foolishly thought we were going to get out of a case of 2018 football with no Jamon Moore. I should have known better. It is numbered to 25 for the Packers. You have got a little neon pink J for that one. Now for something completely different, as Monty Python would say. Von Miller, numbered to 14. Yeah, to 14. Green scope. Thought it was going to say 149. It kind of fooled me. Carlton Davis coming out numbered to 10. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just kind of held it all in right here until the end, didn't they? And then all of a sudden, here come the Buccaneers, like rushing on to the finish line. And here we go. Our Last Box Mojo actually did deliver for us, didn't it? Here's Josh Allen to 25 for the Buffalo Bills. So Last Box Mojo came through. Last card. Green ink on that signature. So nice there. Oh, you got, Billy, you got a Vita Vea to 4 yesterday. That's very nice. Very nice. And, okay, we are not quite done. As you know, we're going to recap. But before we recap, we have all of these, well, we have 2 redemptions to look over. And then we've got all of that little stack right there of 2 team cards that we're going to have to deal with. So here's how it works. I'm sure that probably none of you, maybe some of you, actually read the part of the listing that talks about special circumstances. And one of those things talks about how we award cards with multiple teams. So before we flip our redemptions, we're going to do a quick little overview. Here's how it's going to work. We'll go to the spreadsheet first. If anyone owns both of the teams, obviously, they're going to take the card outright. We don't have to do anything. If we have two different team owners, then the card would be entered as to whoever's on the top and then whoever's on the bottom. So like, for instance, it would be typed in Jets and then Bills on that particular card. Then I would use random 3 different times. The first 2 times would not count. Only the third and final random would make the determination for us as to where that card would go. I'm currently sorting into piles the ones that have multiples with the same 2 teams to save us a little time when we get to that scenario. Okay? So here we are coming into our redemption. Let's see who we have. Of course, you know we're going to go to the checklist and verify it. And even if we know the team, we're still going to verify it. And it's Rashad Penny. Did I not just tell you guys he comes up a redemption and everything, but yet we just saw him live in this product. So how crazy is that? He's half redemption and probably more than half redemption, but at least 1 live. So if you have the Seahawks, go sell that live card right away while everybody else is waiting for their redemptions, and you'll probably make a little more money. Jason Taylor, hey, that should be Dolphins. That is Illustrious Legends Neon Orange. So let's go to the website and check this out. Let's get these all verified and ready to go. And baseball, you guys are asking about baseball, Chad and Sean. We are probably, let's see. Well, we've got to do the recap. That'll probably take 3 or 4 minutes. And we've got to do those randoms. And that will probably take 4 or 5 minutes. I'd say you're about 10 minutes out, somewhere in that general vicinity. You know, give or take a couple of minutes. I'd say roughly 10 minutes. I just forgot what I'm looking for. Spectra. See that? I'm not multitasking well, am I? I'm like, wait a minute. What are we doing right now? All right. So I am looking for Illustrious Legends Neon Orange. Where are you? I just went past it. Neon Orange. There we go. Card number 6, Mr. Jason Taylor, is going to be numbered to 5. Dolphins. Look at you coming on at the end with the nice Jason Taylor to 5. Next, we need to go over here to Aspiring Patch Autographs. That is the card set that we're moving into now. Come on, Aspiring Patch Autographs. Card number 5, once again, Rashad Penny. That one's going to be numbered to 149 for the Seahawks. So that's done. Now we've got randoms to deal with. Let me bring you back to my page, and then I can get us all on the right page momentarily. Okay, so first off, we have 2 cards here that each feature the Jets and the Bills, and they're in the same position in each case with the Jets on the top and the Bills on the bottom. So we're really only going to have to do that one once, but let's go take a look at it, and however the random comes out will apply to both of those cards, okay, because they're both the same teams. So I didn't switch your view, did I? No, now I have. So for the Buffalo Bills, we have B945. And then for the Jets, we have Trausk 82. And you know what? We'll do each card separately. I said they would both apply the same one, but let's not do that. Normally we do every card separately. Let's just do every card separately. That's what we're going to do. I think that's the better way to go. So we're going to do this one first. All right. This is the one on the block. We had 2 different team owners, as you saw there. And that means we are definitely headed to random. Once again, it's going to go in with the way they are typed on the card. So the Jets were typed on the top. The Bills were typed second. I will hit random 3 different times. The first 2 do not count. It is only the third and final random that counts. Okay, so here we go. All right, so ignore the first one. Ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. There is 3 times. That one is coming up as the Jets. Once again, that is this card right here, this dual relic that random just awarded to the Jets. So You can see, of course, I'm writing on the sleeve, not the card. I think everybody would know that, but just in case. So now we're going to rinse and repeat. We know, obviously, we've got 2 different team owners, so now we're going to take care of this one same way. Jets and Bills, same format, back into random. We'll see if we get what result we get this time around. All right, ignore the first one. You can ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. There you'll see 3 times our date and time stamp. That one also came up as the Jets. Did I not switch your view on that? Crap. Crap. Did I not switch your view, or did I had already switched you back? Can anybody tell me on that? I don't know. Right there is the date and time stamp, so you can see that I literally just did it. However, did I have your view switched or not? No, saying which? No, I didn't switch your view. All right, then you know what, guys? We're going to have to redo that one, and I'm sorry, Jets team owner, we have to redo that one if I didn't have the view switched because you guys didn't see it happen, so we're going to have to go back. I think that's what you all are telling me, right? That no, I had forgotten to switch it. I think, is what you're telling me. John, you are saying give him the second one. You mean the Bills? You're saying give the Bills team owner the second one. Is that correct? I'm saying, so John, you must have the Jets tonight. Okay, so John is saying it's cool for this second one to just be given to the Bills. We don't need to redo random or anything like that. So second one, thank you very much, John, for being generous. We're going to pass that one along then to the Bills. We've got a couple of cards for the Dolphins and the Bills, and we're going to deal with this one first. So we already know, of course, who our Bills team owner is, but we don't know who our Dolphins team owner is. So let's go take a look there. Miami Dolphins is FinFan. Oh, I like that. FinFan 111. So, I get it. Dolphins. Took me a minute. Nah, it didn't really take me a minute, but I do like that. Okay, back to random. Here we go. So in this case, the Dolphins are first on the card. The Bills are second. So it's going to be typed in Dolphins, Bills. You can ignore the first one. Ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. There's 3 times our date and time stamp. That one is going to the Bills as well. The Bills are on a little bit of a mojo kind of roll this evening, aren't they? The Bills are actually, well, I guess you got a little mojo, right? You were given a little mojo from the Jets, so maybe that just kick-started you. And here is another same deal, guys. Different card, but also Dolphins and Bills. So we're going to just rinse and repeat, heading back into random one more time to deal with this one. Dolphins and Bills. Okay, ignore the first one. Ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. There you see 3 times our date and time stamp. It stayed with the Bills. Did I not change it again? Son of a monkey's butt. Oh! Okay, let's go back and redo that one more time, because apparently I'm having some kind of mental breakdown tonight and cannot seem to manage to switch the view. Let's try this one more time. So there is Dolphins and Bills, and I'm going to look this time, because see, when I see one thing, I can't see what you're seeing, so I have to switch back and double check it, and apparently I'm having some kind of break with reality, so this time it is there, right? Yeah. All right, here we go. First time, ignore it. Second time, ignore it. Third and final time, there it is. 3 times, date and time stamp, Dolphins. So the Dolphins are taking home this card. Mostly, that time we actually all saw it, right? That time I did not mess that one up. So whatever happened to me on that. So I apologize, guys, that had to be done twice. Obviously, I've got to be able to show it to you. I think, so I apologize that that had to be done twice. Cowboys and Giants. Let's go take a look here for that. Cowboys, Bakes 1232. The Giants, Fast 0425. I'm going to switch you first this time and then me. That way I know that I moved you. That's what we should be doing, right? Yeah, I think so. Cowboy and Giant. Yeah, I had a doctor's appointment today and they did a blood draw and I think they must have taken all the blood out of my brain. There's the first one, ignore it. Second one, ignore it. Here's the third and final. 3 times, date and time stamp. That one to the Cowboys. Going to the boys. So yeah, that's what I'm going to claim. I'm not going to claim that it's like, you know, old age or losing my mind or anything. We're just going to say it went out with the blood draw, right? Corey's here. Hi, Corey. Kansas City Chiefs and the Broncos next up. And Kansas City Chiefs, where are you, Chiefs? Right there, CNS 34-9, the Denver Broncos, Fast 0425. Rolling over here to random, and I moved you first once again so that I do not forget and leave you. All right, Kansas City, followed by the Broncos. And here we go. First one, ignore it. Second one, ignore it. Third and final right here. 3 times, date and time stamp. Going to Kansas City Chiefs. That's this card right here. Going to the Chiefs. All right. Now we need to recap this. Okay. To the Chiefs using random. To the Cowboys by way of random. To the Dolphins by way of random. Sorry, that one had to be done twice. To the Bills by way of random. This one went to the Bills because our Jets team owner was kind enough to say they could have it. This one went to the Jets by way of random. We have a redemption for Jason Taylor, Dolphins, to 5. A redemption for Rashad Penny and the Seahawks to 149. Now, guys, we've got a ton of memorabilia and autographs, relics and autographs to recap. I'm not going to read off all the numbers and things again, but we will just take a little fly through here one more time for anybody who might have missed it earlier, like Corey. Corey jumped in with us later, right? Corey, you did happen to hit a little something in Leaf Greatest Hits. Haha. You did, you did. Did I tell you that in messages? Did I spoil the surprise? I don't remember if I did or not. I might have. I try not to, but every once in a while I forget. So if I spoiled it for you by telling you that you had hits, I'm sorry. But yeah, you did. You did come up with a little something out of there. There's our nice 1 of 1 James Washington and the Steelers. Okay, so now we are about halfway through our recap. There's a nice Sam Darnold. We actually will look at the back of the nice little Sam Darnold there. It's to 50. There's another bingo for Scott. There, see, there is Rashad Penny live. So the guy's live on some things, not on others. Very weird when they do that. It's like they start signing what they're supposed to sign and then they don't finish it. So what's that about? I mean, they get paid. Tell you what, if I were getting paid as much as some of these guys do to sign my name, I would just sit there and sign it for like 24 hours straight. Which is honestly what I think a few of these guys have done, right? When you see how many come out for certain players, Jamon Moore being one of them, you have to think the guy just like sat in a hotel room for 12 straight hours and did nothing but sign that J on a bunch of stickers. Okay, so I didn't tell you what you hit. Okay, I just told you that you hit. Okay, all right. So maybe I didn't totally spoil it for you. It's already uploaded there too, Corey. As soon as I did that break earlier, I just turned around and immediately uploaded it so that I would not get it mixed up with tonight's break or anything like that. I wanted to just like do it and upload it. So it's already up there, man. I haven't done anything yet with the basketball greatest hits, Leaf. I didn't have time today to get that set up to open that one up, mainly because my doctor's appointment ran a lot longer than I thought it was going to, because I wasn't expecting to have to do the blood work and stuff today. So I was a little bit shorter on time than I expected, and I didn't get it set up. So Corey, we'll probably roll that out tomorrow. If not tomorrow night, Saturday night, one of the two, we'll get that rolled out. Nice Josh Allen to 25. We'll have to see how that kid comes out this week. I mean, it wasn't fair to judge him on last week. I mean, they put him in when they were down 40 zip. I mean, what's he supposed to do at that point? You know, come on. So we'll have to see what we can do with him, with Mr. Josh Allen this week when he's going to be the official starter. Okay, baseball, you have been waiting all this time. So Chronicles Baseball, we are now coming your way. Thank you for your patience. I know sometimes it's longer than other times before your break comes up. So I appreciate Chronicles being patient this evening. So if you did not see this earlier, if you logged in after we talked about this before, both Spectra and Chronicles being paid shipping breaks, I'm anticipating those to ship out on Monday. Now, I don't think there's much of a chance that it'll get out sooner than that. There's a slight possibility it could roll into Tuesday. That's why it always says plus or minus a day. But I feel like Monday is a pretty reasonable estimate to get Spectra and Chronicles out the door and on the way to you. If you happen to get skunked in either one of those breaks tonight, your consolation cards that you're due would go ahead and ship with the rest of the break, since this is a paid shipping break. Of course, in the Jersey break, if you got skunked in that, well, usually those, because it is a free shipping break, I would hang on to them until your next package goes out the door, and then I would just send it at that point. But I can send it sooner if you would like it and you don't want to wait. Let me know and we'll get you taken care of, okay? 16 boxes of 2018 Chronicles Baseball. This is a full case break. It is break number 6. It also ended tonight on eBay the 13th of September. And this is our last case of Chronicles, too. Actually, this is actually even an extra one because we really only had 5. And then somebody just offered me up number 6 here. And I said, sure, why not? We've been pulling good stuff out of it. Let's go for it. So this little case, number 6, was just an extra one that somebody had and offered to sell me. Oh, look at that. Black Gold wants to fall over and make a mess. Stay there, please, Black Gold. Or don't. Here, we'll just put that there. Now Black Gold can move entirely. How about that? Oh, you know what else I got this week? 2015 Black Gold. I don't really know why, other than one of my distributors had it and said, you want to break it? And I thought, sure, why not? So it's not here yet, and I don't know when I'll get it worked into the schedule. But I think it gets here tomorrow. And I don't know. I guess I'll get it worked into the schedule sometime pretty soon. I did show you the spreadsheet, didn't I? We did look at it, right? Yeah, we did. There it is. Okay, we did. See, I'm all, what's the word I'm looking for? Now I'm thinking that I'm forgetting to show you all kinds of things because I forgot to switch that random. Now I'm paranoid. That's the word I was looking for. Paranoid that I'm forgetting to show you something. Bobby B, you said you're not in this break. And did I put you, I must have forgotten to clear something, guys. Thank you for catching my attention on that. Let's get this fixed right now. I have apparently made a copy and paste error. So give me a second and let me get that fixed, okay? Basically, here's what happens. A, it would never be in danger of shipping incorrectly as a result of that, because I don't ship from what you see here on this spreadsheet. This is just for our reference to use during the break. And normally what would happen is I copy and paste these from the end of auction notices. Every once in a while, I forget to clear my clipboard, and I've pasted it into something, and then I've not realized that I haven't cleared it out, and I mean to paste someone else in there, and I miss it. And that looks like what happened tonight with the Mets. So give me a second, guys. I'm jumping into eBay right now, and I am going to pull it up so that I can get the right information pasted in there. I'm going to fix it for you with my apologies. I told you giving blood drained my brain today, didn't I? I wasn't kidding, huh? It's caused me to have some kind of a something. I don't know what. All right, our New York Mets right here. Let's get this fixed for you, Sean, because I messed you up, didn't I, man? Let's fix this. How about that? That is the right answer, except it's a little on the small side, so we need to get that fixed. Now we're fixed, right? Did anybody else see anything in there? Any other copy and paste errors, guys? Anybody? If you do, I'm always happy to fix those. Again, never in any jeopardy of you being of it shipping incorrectly, because I don't use that for shipping. I print out the eBay invoices for shipping, but still, I prefer obviously to display it correctly. So Bobby B, thank you for flagging that. Sean, thank you for letting me know that we had that messed up. So I appreciate you guys giving me the chance to get it fixed there on the screen. I always prefer to fix those cut and paste errors while we're in the break so everybody knows what's going on. Corey, you said you got outbid on a bunch of stuff, so you picked up the Reds and the Royals. So you're not expecting to get much, huh? I'll tell you what, the Royals do usually have some cards in here. They don't have a lot of options in Chronicles, but you hit Cam Gallagher more often than not in the Royals. I mean, you don't hit him every time, but often you do. So you might actually hit him in here. And the Reds usually have, I think, a few things that'll come out along the way. So Gina said, will they let me go back and get the blood put back in? I think I need to, don't I? Yeah, I think I probably do. It's crazy. Yes, Sean, all the cards do ship. So everything you see is going to head your way. For a quick little Chronicles breakdown, guys, there are going to be 3 autographs, 1 memorabilia card per break. There are loads and loads and loads of inserts. We'll talk about them the first time we see them through. And after that, we'll probably just let them ride, including the numbered ones, unless they are low numbered ones. And then when they're low, of course, we talk about them. That's what the Chronicles base card looks like. Of course, there you have Score. There is Rookies and Stars. That's a plain prism. Some of those will refract. That one, of course, does not. Max Scherzer is on a Phoenix refractor. And we're going to find lots of spectra, and they're all going to refract. And when they look like this, with the black and gray combination, they're not numbered. So when they're other colors, they will be numbered. This is Status Illusions. That's Score again. This is Donruss Rated Rookie. This particular one happens to be numbered to 19, and it also happens to be our man Juan Soto, who is going to make a Topps appearance in Heritage High Number. He's on that checklist. Product comes out tomorrow. That is, of course, limited. There's Prism again. Phoenix one more time, and a hit. And this is on Contenders Baseball. It's Cracked Ice, numbered to 24, and it's Kyle Farmer for the Dodgers, our first autograph hit for the evening out of Chronicles. Studio, we'll find a fair amount of those, of course. There's Classics, Crusade, and it's a Bryce Harper. Most of the Crusade will be like this, pretty high numbered. That one's to 299, and of course also a refractor. Zach Granite and the Twins to 99. This is Cornerstones. I like Cornerstones a lot. Most of the time, we don't find as much in Cornerstones as we do other things. So you've got 4 relics there and the hard-signed autograph. There's another design that you can get for Cornerstones as well. Actually, there's 2 other card designs, but one of them is an autograph design. One of them is just a base card, but other possibilities for Cornerstones. Prestige is in here. More Crusade. There's a base select. And I know, of course, obviously, we're not going to read all these out every time again going through the first box. I just want to give everybody an idea of what you're looking at and looking for. This is a Chronicles base card. Actually, it's not a base card. It's a relic. It looked like a base card, didn't it? Yeah, the red totally just blended in. But you have actually a Bryce Harper relic that I'm thinking was momentarily a base card. But no, there is in fact a relic there. Hidden away, tucked away. Score that is numbered to 199. There's just an Ohtani base rookie on Classics. A Mike Trout Crusade numbered to 99. When you see Spectra that looks like this with the nice pink colors, those are to 75. Chance Cisco and the Baltimore Orioles to 99 with a nice little Spectra. Staying with the theme of the evening, Spectra autograph and relic coming out there for Baltimore. So that's basically what we're looking at. That gives you an idea of, I think that's the majority of the card sets that we're going to find tonight. So once again, as we go through, I'm not going to call out every card design or every number because there are so many. Most stuff in here is an insert and or numbered. But the stuff that's especially interesting, we will look at. Yeah, see, Corey, I'm with you. I love my Cincinnati Reds, right? And Jerry does too. You said you like them too? All right. Yeah, I'm a Reds fan. We've had some rough years, but I still love my Reds, up or down. I like the big red machine. That lately is kind of like the little red machine. Corey says maybe he saved Jerry some money tonight by getting the Reds. Corey, that's funny. We'll see what happens. Maybe, maybe not. On Prestige for the Baltimore Orioles, it is Anthony Santander. There's Machado to 25. And like our last break of Spectra, I'm going to put most of this stuff, if it's not a hit, I'm going to wait and put it in a sleeve after the break just because, believe it or not, even though it only takes a second, by the time you do that for as many cards as we'll find that will ultimately be sleeved, it slows things way down. Francisco Lindor, that is numbered to 10 for the Indians. So a Harper relic, a Lindor relic. We want to turn those into signatures, though, I think, would be our next goal. Oh, this is Contenders Optic. We hadn't seen one of those, I think, yet. There's Phoenix Lindor. Victor Caratini to 25. That's a nice hit for the Cubbies. Cornerstones. A couple of your relics are 2-color, hard-signed autograph. Nice hit for the Cubs. Francisco Mejia to 299 rated rookie, Cleveland Indians. A base Spectra for Rafael Devers. And DJ Peters. That is on the Panini Baseball card set. DJ Peters is a Los Angeles Dodger. Chronicles hollow foil to 99. One thing I will tell you, a lot of these Chronicles hollow foils, not the other hollow foils in here, but specifically the ones on the Chronicles card set, many of them have some kind of separation of the hollow foil coating and the card, and it's usually evident down there on that bottom edge, and I've noticed it quite a bit as we do breaks and sorting, so just an FYI. Numbered to 199, it is a Shohei Ohtani Wave Pattern Crusade card. Austin Hayes with Green Scope Spectra to 49. Anytime you see Green Scope Spectra that is like that, not signed, it's going to be to 49. Pink to 75, and the black and gray ones are the base that are unnumbered. Gina, you said you have been out of the loop and you want to know what cool stuff is coming up. Well, Bowman High Tech, of course, just came out yesterday, and we had a fantastic break of Bowman High Tech last night. Like, you would not believe who all came out of there. We pulled Royce Lewis, Louis Robert, Ronald Acuna redemption to 10, Hunter Green, Brendan McKay, Kristen Pache. Who else? There was somebody else that was another, like, really... Oh, Torres. Torres was in there. And Mackenzie Gore was in there. I mean, it was the most phenomenal case ever of Bowman High Tech. So that was last night. And that was awesome. We'll, of course, have more Bowman High Tech to open. Of course, Heritage High Number comes out tomorrow, and that's got Juan Soto in it. So everybody's going to be going crazy trying to pull Juan Soto out of High Number. And we're not far off, Gina, from Bowman Chrome. It was originally scheduled for the 5th of this month, and they pushed it back. I'm trying to remember. I can't think exactly what the new date is, but it's very soon. I mean, I think it's before we get out of the end of the month anyway. So we'll have, there's a Juan Soto Select Refractor and a Juan Soto Spectra base, speaking of. So all that's coming, of course. I did end up getting us a little bit more luminaries, if that's your gig. I found another case of that, so we'll be into that next week. And what else? Leaf cut signature, Leaf History of Baseball cut signature to 199 Ozzie Prism refractor. And I don't even know what else. There's so much stuff coming out right now. It's kind of crazy. Paul Goldschmidt, that is numbered to 25 for the Arizona Diamondbacks. So we've got a big slate coming up. But I mean, this is kind of what they do to us all the time. Every year, they just really start loading up on the new releases about this time of year, and it just keeps right on this way until we find ourselves at Christmas. I mean, they'll just start putting out a ton. Kyle Farmer for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Corey, you said you saw a Reds card go by. Well, we'll find you more than one, I would think. I would hope. There's another Paul Goldschmidt. That's to 99. That's Cornerstone's base. Shohei Prestige base. Crusade Ozzie Albies refractor. Zach Granite and the Minnesota Twins on Prism. But Gina, yeah, you've been... I noticed we hadn't been seeing you as much in chat. I figured you were probably working a lot. Crusade autograph for the Padres with Reyes. But Chronicles has been a lot of fun this year. I really am enjoying the redesign. That Shohei Prestige was numbered to 199. A Mike Trout relic for the Angels. Classic singles. That's numbered to 49. It's a piece of the baseball bat. But Chronicles have been pretty good to us as well. I mean, we had the one case where we pulled not one, but two Ohtani autographs out of it, along with a couple of relics. And we had at least another case or two, I think, where we pulled Shohei. then, of course, we pulled him out of that first case of Luminaries. So we've been on a little bit of a roll lately, finding some of the bigger name cards in general. So I believe we're going to have good mojo tonight with this last case of Chronicles. If they'll stop sliding around, that is. See, there it is, like possessed. Like it's a Stephen King novel spinning around there on its own. That is for two reasons. One, of course, there's all different types of surfaces mixed in throughout here. But number two, a lot of these have quite a bit of curvature. So I'm sure most of you are familiar with how that works. But it is these cards with the reflective coating on them. They often tend to kind of bow up when they come out of the compression of the pack. Speaking of Shohei Ohtani and the Angels, how about a nice triple relic from Spectra to 49? Got all your relics are multiple color. It's a nice hit for Ohtani and the Angels. We'll have to see if we can't follow that up maybe with a little ink. There's our culprit right there. That Ozzy has a serious curvature on it. That's why everybody's spinning around like Linda Blair in The Exorcist. This is Familia, New York Mets. That happens to be on the Chronicles base card set. Rhys Hoskins, Crusade, numbered to 149. Looks kind of like cracked ice, but when they're high numbered like that, I've noticed Panini has taken to calling them crystals. So we're just going to call that one crystals. Lucas Sims, Atlanta Braves, Contenders Baseball. Which I didn't order a lot of Contenders Baseball this year, and I'm kind of regretting it along about now. Jose Abreu, Chronicles. Spectra, Andrew McCutchen. And, of course, he's a San Francisco Giant on there. I'm so used to Kutch being a Pirate, but he's not. They traded him away. And then they traded him, too. Now he's a Yankee. A clean-shaven Yankee. Jerry says it's time for a brew here, huh? Oh, Corey, your feed keeps freezing up. When I didn't realize what you said a minute ago. When you said freezing, of course, you know you're in Alaska, right? So, of course, you know you're in Alaska. But what I was going to say is, because you are in Alaska, when I saw freezing, I was thinking, oh, like the weather, like it's freezing in Alaska tonight. And I just now looked over and saw the rest of it. You meant that your connection is freezing up. I understand now. Ravens have a touchdown, huh? What's the score then? That is to 199 on the Shohei Ohtani for the Phoenix card set. Dan Vogelbach is coming out for the Seattle Mariners on a select card set. How's Flacco looking tonight? He was surprisingly efficient in week 1, wasn't he? Willie Adames for the Tampa Bay Rays. That's a rated rookie refractor. An Ozzy base Spectra. It is 31-23 for the Bengals. It's like no one playing defense there on either team. Is it just a massive shootout? Let's see who can throw the ball the farthest, the fastest, and we're not gonna, not gonna worry about defending anything. That's crazy. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, the Ravens and the Bengals are usually a pretty interesting matchup anyway. That's to 99 for Altuve. Contenders Optic Refractor Gleyber Torres. or prism, guys. Prism and refractor are the same thing. It just so happens that Topps calls them refractors and Panini calls them prisms, and I tend to usually call them refractors, but prism is the same terminology as refractor. They result in the same thing. That is Scott Kingery, autograph on Phoenix for the Phillies. It's just simply that pretty little rainbow of colors we see when the light hits it. Jimmy Sherfy, I got fooled. Jimmy Sherfy was facing backwards. I thought he was going to be a hit. See? They got me on that one. He wasn't a hit. It wasn't even numbered. Max Scherzer to 49. That's a Cornerstones base card. Crusade Bryce Harper. Andrew Stevenson for the Nats on Studio. And Aaron Judge to 99. Got somebody stuck behind him. He had Andahar stuck behind him. That's kind of like real life. Except not really. Andujar's actually been exceptional. He's not stuck behind anybody. Mitch Garver, Minnesota Twins to 199. And I hear Aaron was taking batting practice, so maybe that wrist that got broken by the wild pitch earlier this year is going to be healed up in time for postseason anyway, maybe. Gina says there's not many incompletions for Flacco unless you count the interceptions. Oh, man. I'm telling you what. That is Walker Buehler to 199 for the Dodgers. You always make me laugh, Gina. I know I can always count on a couple of good chuckles when you're in chat for sure. Torres to 199, Phoenix. Mr. Nicky Delmonico, that is numbered 299 on Spectra, of course. Spectra card set. So the Bengals are going to win it tonight. The Ravens are going to go home empty-handed. Did they get Lamar on the field at all? Because they were talking about all those different packages they had where they were going to utilize both. Where I guess I would assume where they would have Lamar lining up as a receiver and Flacco playing under center. But it's curious if they got him on the field at all or not. That's to 299. Evan Longoria to 199. Tampa Bay Rays. I don't know where I was trying to stack. I was trying to stack that over there with the numbered cards. Oh, that would be a hit. So maybe we want to stack it where we can recap it, huh? Torres for Phoenix. And a Mike Trout Spectra base. Score Andahar. And another Andahar. This one is on Contenders Optic, and it's numbered to 199. Spectra Josh Bell to 75. Ahmed Rosario, that's numbered to 10. Wow, nice low number there on the Crusade insert for the Mets with Ahmed Rosario. Poor little Mets. He says they have the typical John Harbaugh package. Lose in Ohio. Oh, goodness. That's pretty good, Jerry. To 199, Joey Votto Prestige for the Cincinnati Reds. We might have lost Corey, though. I know he said he was having some difficulty with his connection, so I don't know if Corey saw his numbered Joey Votto come out or not. Tomas Nido for the Mets. That is on the Phoenix card set. That might be one of the few places where you don't have to worry about a hurricane at the moment or some kind of residuals from the hurricane. Corey up there in Alaska might have the right idea. Chris Flexen also for the Mets. Although, honestly, I couldn't deal with the cold all the time. The cold would do me in. Plus, I think it's really, like, dark in the winter, isn't it? Like, not very many hours of daylight. That also probably wouldn't be my first choice. Gina, you have to go talk to your plants, huh? Save you a little money on food and water. You're going to get them to grow by talking to them. Well, all right. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Gina. I'm glad that you stopped by to join us tonight. Come see us again. Come see us tomorrow. You can watch Heritage High Number. Oh, Corey, you are still here. All right, good. I thought we might have lost you because I knew you were having some connection problems up there in the cold Alaska wilderness. It's not really the wilderness, I guess, but I'm kind of thinking you told me it was pretty remote, so maybe it is kind of the wilderness. Waiting for us to find you a Royal. I'm telling you, I bet you we're going to find Cam Gallagher in here. Most of the time, we do find Cam Gallagher. That was an Acuna Phoenix refractor. And we have Dylan Peters for the Marlins Chronicles base set autograph. And there's another Ahmed Rosario. This is Contenders Optic season ticket to $2.99. A lot of curvature on that one as well. Nicky Delmonico Panini Baseball for the Chicago White Sox. With a nice little Nicky Delmonico. This is numbered to 25. It's Pujols for the Angels. And a Crusade J.P. Crawford to 99 for the Phillies. Oh, you have a lot of earthquakes. I didn't realize there were a lot of earthquakes in Alaska. I guess I never really thought about that. J.P. Crawford, this is numbered to 75. Spectra Pink Parallel. Yeah, I always just think about earthquakes. You know, you tend to think about out west. I didn't think about them being in Alaska. Man, sorry. Let me get a drink of water there. See if I can get that to clear up. So you said you have a lot of dark, and the worst is December 21st. That's the winter solstice. You get 3 or 4 hours of daylight. Wow. You know, that's my sister's birthday, December 21st. So I guess it's a good thing she doesn't live in Alaska, or she would have a super dark birthday, like with 3 to 4 hours of daylight. That would not be my friend. This is to 199 on Clayton Kershaw. You can see there's some imperfection right there, a little chipping on that right-hand side. Yeah, I wouldn't do well with only 3 or 4 hours of daylight. That would not. And minus 75 degrees. Oh, well, yeah. I'd have a $4,000 heat bill, and I'd never leave my house. There's an Ozzie Albies relic. That's numbered to 49 for the Braves. It's on the Prestige card set. Max Fried, Atlanta Braves, Spectra. That's hard-signed autograph and relic. Wow, you have over 100 earthquakes a month. So they probably don't even phase you anymore, right? I mean, you're just kind of like, oh yeah, it's an earthquake. Like, keep right on along with whatever you're doing. I guess if you have that many, probably just completely desensitizes you, I guess. I mean, I think that's what happens sometimes to people, like they've been talking about in the way of these, in the hurricane areas. And so many of them have ridden out hurricanes and things in the past that, you know, when they tell them, hey, this one's going to be bad, you should leave. And then they think, well, but you said the other one was going to be bad and I was fine. And then they don't leave because they, I think, same thing, right? They just kind of become used to it, I guess. Oh, in the summer, you don't have any like dark at all? It's daylight 24 hours a day? Oh, that would jack me up too, Corey. Then I wouldn't be able to sleep ever. I have a whole new appreciation of the fact that you live in Alaska. I mean, I already knew it was cold, but I didn't know that you had only 3 or 4 hours of daylight some days and no darkness on other days. That's very extreme. Jerry says move to the Midwest. You know, then I could go tornado chasing, right? Fascinated by tornadoes. That's numbered to 99. It is Harrison Bader, St. Louis Cardinals. I always wanted to be one of those storm chasers, you know? I always thought that looked like so much fun. Which, of course, you know, it's not if you get caught out in one. And it's certainly not if it comes through and, like, rips up your town or your house. But I'm talking about the ones you can see that are going across, you know, the plains that aren't tearing up and destroying cities and things. They're just out in the flat open out there somewhere. To 99, it is Ozuna. That is Reserve, I guess, right? Or is that Cornerstones again? Cornerstones, yeah. Just Reserve was the name of the card set in Cornerstones. Andujar again. That one to 149, a Contender's Optic. Here's your Cam Gallagher. See, I told you you'd hit a Cam Gallagher. I'm psychic. Ha! But there's your Kansas City Royal on Select this evening. I would say the vast majority of our cases, we have hit at least one Cam Gallagher. That's numbered to 299. It is Shohei on Phoenix. Rafael Devers to 99 Spectra. You have 54,000 caribou migrating to Canada for the winter, so they're everywhere. Oh, wow. That's a lot, 54,000. Like, do they, what's the word? Stampede. Do they get into, like, stampede mode and make life extremely difficult up there? Or are they fairly well behaved as they go along their journey? Because if you had a stampede of something with 54,000 in the herd, that would be, like, really bad, I would think. Chicago White Sox with Jose Rondon. You say your life is complete now that you hit a Kansas City Royal in this break. All right, well, that is good. I'm glad to hear that. Jerry says the Brewers are going to take the case hit. He's feeling like, Jerry's still feeling really optimistic that his Milwaukee Brewers are going to come through in this break. So we need to kind of try to work the mojo here and see if we can't get some Brewers to make an appearance for Jerry. See what we can conjure up for you. Oh, wow. So they just go single file. Okay. Well, that's good then. Oh, you called them dumb. Well, they can't be real dumb, or they would, probably not even be able to figure out how to migrate. So they got to be at least some smart, I would think. Minnesota Twins to 199. You got a little bit of a bad corner down there lower left that I noticed. Also noticed I grabbed the wrong size sleeve. Minnesota Twins and Felix Jorge. I think we already looked at those four, but for the sake of argument, we looked at them again just to make sure the bases were covered. Clint Frazier, Phoenix. Adrian Beltre on a Spectra base. Little Austin Hayes, Crusade. Shohei base, Phoenix. Freddie Peralta and the Milwaukee Brewers. So look at that. We did Mojo conjure you a brewer anyway. I mean, I don't know if that's the one you wanted, and maybe we'll find you some more, but at least, we were able to conjure you up something. So I feel okay about that. You said you say they're some of the, I think, some of the not smart, some of the most, what did you say exactly? They are the most non-smart animal you've ever seen. Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that they're done. That's still $199. It's Juan Soto for select. Of course, I guess if they are, they don't know they are, so I guess it's all right. Pittsburgh Pirates, Jose Osuna. Yeah, I would assume that they probably don't know that they're not bright animals. In which case, they motor along quite happily, I imagine. Jack Flaherty, that is to 49, St. Louis Cardinals, green scope. Spectra. I didn't say the Spectra part, but you saw the Spectra part, I think. To 99. There you go, Boston Red Sox. Devers. Spectra, hard signed auto, and relic. Nice hit for the Red Sox. With Devers. We're getting there, kids. We're getting there. It's a long time it takes to go through 16 boxes. Sometimes I wonder why Panini has the card counts that they have, or the box counts that they have in certain cases. I've really just kind of become convinced that it has to do with they want to sell each case for a certain amount of money, and they're going to cram in however many boxes it takes to make that happen. Because otherwise, how do you explain doing 20-box cases of stuff like Hoops that has, 250 cards a box, roughly? So you're talking about a case of 5,000 cards? Like, nobody wants to sit and break a case of 5,000 cards in one break. Probably nobody wants to sit and break a case of 5,000 cards in 2 breaks. And then they wonder why they don't seem to sell as much Hoops. Well, whoops, I hit that, didn't I? It's like you don't sell as much Hoops because you do stupid stuff like that, Panini. Make that like a 10 or 12 box case. Make everybody's life easier. But no, they do strange things. J.P. Crawford, Philadelphia Phillies. Spectra, hard signed autograph, and relic. Oh, and it doesn't want to go in the sleeve. We had a little split sleeve accident there. Nobody needs that going on now, do they? Mr. Ahmed Rosario, $299. We have another Andrew Stevenson. I believe we pulled him maybe on a different card set the first time. Here he is on Crusade. Another Chronicles base. Pujols Spectra base. Manny Machado to 99. Didi Gregorius to 49. Corey, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to put your, that's to 49. I'm going to put your Leaf Greatest Hits card, baseball, in with that Fran Tarkenton jersey that you hit out of Leaf jerseys the other night. So I'll put that tracking number in PayPal to associate it as well, but just so you know, that's what I'm going to do. So it'll be with the Fran Tarkenton jersey will be the Leaf Greatest Hits baseball card. Matt Barnes, Boston Red Sox. There's a little Cody Bellinger select. Vieira for the White Sox. And we have 6 boxes left, so we've done 10, and we have 6 remaining. Yeah, we haven't had much luck for the Reds so far tonight, have we? I mean, we've had maybe the one numbered card and a few base cards, but I don't think we've hit anything really kind of like booming or anything. I think you're going to like it, Corey. I think that you will. I think that you'll be pleased when you see it. I figured you probably were working or hunting or something because I didn't see you in chat for that one. So I figured that I would run across you at some point along the way. Corey says he's saving Jerry money tonight. Well, we don't know that yet. You don't know yet. We're not done. There could be still some Reds in here. To 299, it's Anthony Santander. Here is Ahmed Rosario on a base Spectra for the Mets. Now, we did hit the nice Hunter Green last night, of course, in Bowman High Tech. Mitch Garver, Minnesota Twins. I mean, Bowman High Tech was really crazy good. Pretty much anybody almost that you would have wanted to hit in there, we probably hit. Just about. I mean, not everybody. We didn't pull an Ohtani autograph out of there, but it was still quite a nice case. There's Andrew Stevenson again. I think that might be the third Andrew Stevenson for the Nationals, but I also think all 3 have been on different card sets. Of course, we will recap at the end of the break. You'll get a chance to take a look at everything and see it one more time. Didi Gregorius to 99, Yankees. So what's the difference in a moose and a caribou? Because I don't really think I know what the difference is between the two. Well, obviously I don't, because I just had to ask. But to me, they look like they're sort of the same animal, but clearly they're not. Here is Whit Merrifield. That's a Kansas City Royal. It is Spectra, numbered to 75. Trevor Story for the Rockies. Man, did you guys see that game the other night? What did he hit? 5 home runs in that game? I mean, it was insanity. By now, it's been probably a week or so ago, or close to a week ago. But, yeah, crazy. Trevor Story went nuts, man. Knocking him out of the park. Everything he saw, he didn't even have to hit it with his bat. He could almost just look at it, and it would go out of the park, just from a look. £1,500. Oh, that's the difference between a moose and a caribou? 1,500 pounds? One of them is much bigger than the other then. Okay. Jerry, you said you're still down. I don't know what your buy-in price was tonight, but so we haven't hit what we need to get you on the happy side of the break yet tonight. So you need another brewer to come in and save the night for you. Well, we need to see if we can find one for you then. Clint Fraser Phoenix. Gabriel, is it Yanoa or Yanoa or none of the above? Ooh, that sleeve just came out of there, not attached on one side. That was crazy. To 199, that one is Baltimore. Oh, so your buy-in was 20. Okay, so we need to find you another card or two, try to get you back on track, huh? Jose Ramirez, that's to 199. Definitely we've got an imperfect corner, particularly on the left, a little bit on the right for the Indians. Do you guys ever eat at Sonic? Do you even have Sonic where you are? I assume Sonic is most places, but I don't really know, I guess, for 100% for sure if it is. To 75 Rizzo Pink Spectra. I like Sonic tater tots, and for some reason, right at this exact moment, I am craving Sonic tater tots. How strange is that? Scott Kingery and the Philadelphia Phillies. Yeah, I'm not sure why at, almost midnight I want those, but I do. I'm not going to go get them, mind you, but I do kind of want them. Rated rookie for the Blue Jays with Urena. Will Myers. Of course, Sonic wouldn't be open now anyway. It's not like I could go get them regardless, but... Chris Bryant, numbered to 10. Cornerstones, Cubbies. A little Clint Fraser there. Oh my gosh, I always... oh, that's Cam Gallagher again. You got two Cam Gallaghers now for the Royals, and they're both on select. So you have one for yourself and a spare. Like if you were, in line for the throne, an heir and a spare. Oh, Jerry, you're feeling the love for the Sonic Tater Tots, too. I know they are so good. They're always they're cooked perfectly there. But, sometimes you can get them places and they're like not cooked enough or something, or they're not drained right and they're kind of like soggy and nasty or something. These are always just so perfect. They're the right amount of crispy, crunchy, and I love them. Oh, fresh seafood too, for sure, Corey. You guys are making me hungry now. Making me very hungry. See, you've made Jerry hungry too. Yeah, I would imagine, of course, isn't it the king crab legs? Don't most of those come right there from Alaska? So you must have an abundant supply of those. I would think, anyway. Austin Hayes coming out for the Baltimore Orioles. Definitely a lot of chipping down there, lower right, a little bit in the lower left, but lower right's got a bunch. Or at least a bunch by my standards. Jerry, you said Burger King breakfast has good tots. I was thinking those were the ones that were like half the size. They're almost like little, they're like the size of a quarter or something. I was thinking that was the Burger King ones. Those must be somebody else's then. So we have a 1-of-1 printing plate here, and it is Andrew McCutchen for San Francisco Giants on there. Which it says Steel City favorite returns, but of course, you know, San Francisco on the back, and he was, I think he was Giants all the way through this set anyway, but nice little 1-of-1 printing plate headed to San Fran. Another Ahmed Rosario season ticket. Oh, this will be nice, low numbered. It is Victor Robles, numbered to 5 for the Nationals. Yeah, you all are definitely making me hungry talking about all this food. I started it. I know I started it with the Sonic tater tots, but now I'm thinking about Burger King breakfast, which then leads me to Waffle House. This is Alex Verdugo. It is numbered to 99. You know, they have a whole Waffle House threat index is like a thing where they decide like how long it's going to take for a community after a natural disaster to kind of be back up and running at full speed. And somehow or another, they base it on like how many Waffle House locations are open or something. I don't totally understand it, but something like that. Rhys Hoskins for the Phillies on a Phoenix, an Acuna Spectra base. Wow, you get tired of crab legs. I don't know if that would happen, you know, or not to me. I guess it would. I guess it's like anything else. If you have it all the time, you start thinking, I might rather have something else. James Paxton to 199, Seattle Mariners. And of course, we had a Panini Rewards point card. It's right there. That will end up being given out by way of random.org at the very end of the break. It did replace a hit, sadly. Well, see, somebody figured I'd be done by now, but somebody's wrong. So they're calling me, but they're wrong. I'm not done. Let's see if they're gonna, hang on one second. I'm checking to see if anybody's texted me. They haven't. So it can't be any kind of an emergency then. I know. We have to just listen to it. Nothing I can do about it. I mean, I could get up and go pick up the phone and hang up on somebody, but that's kind of rude at midnight, right? Samantha, yeah, the Victor Robles card was nice. I like, of course, the Spectra cards in general and the nice patterns on them. And they're pretty when they're gold like that. Jerry says one more Brewers hit. He just wants one more Brewers hit. And that whole stack went sliding off of itself. So let's have that not happen again. I see another points card, so I'm going to grab it. There it is. Saw the edge of it hanging out there of our stack. And Crusade, a little Crusade Rhys Hoskins. Jake Arrieta for the Phillies, Spectra base. David Bodie. He's been quite good playing for the Cubbies. Came in replacement for Chris Bryant. We didn't know who the heck he was the night when he hit that grand slam. Somebody came into chat. We were all trying to figure out like who he was. And I guess we all know now, don't we? Max Scherzer. Eric Fetty. Nice cornerstones for the Nationals. That's numbered to 99. Whoops, that's going to be numbered. Jose Altuve to 99 on the Chronicles, or on the Cornerstones. What am I saying? We're opening Chronicles on the Cornerstones card set. Yeah, we're going to blame it on low blood sugar, right? We're just going to blame the whole night on low blood sugar. My brain is just misfiring like crazy tonight. That is number to 99. It is Nick Williams. Little pinstripe relic. Making Life Happy. Studio Shohei Ohtani base. There's Gleyber Torres select. Numbered to 25 for the Yankees. Oh my gosh, you say it is a 5 or 6 hour drive for you to get any fast food? Oh my gosh, I would not survive. I know that's terrible to say. I know we're not supposed to like eat fast food all the time, as whatever. I know all that. It doesn't matter. I would not make it if I could not go through drive-thrus and all that sort of stuff. I would not make it. Well, but I guess you're probably like a lot healthier than the rest of us because you're not eating all the... Well, I shouldn't say than the rest of us because nobody else may be eating as much stuff that's not good as I do. I might be the only one eating all kinds of bad stuff. So I should say you're a lot healthier than I am sure, because I'm guilty of picking up food a lot. Sometimes fast food, sometimes, food from a sit-down restaurant, but you just call in and pick up kind of thing. But I don't have a lot of time to cook big meals, and it's not my favorite thing either. So there's kind of a dual purpose there. I don't mind it sometimes, but I don't love it all the time. Put it like that. Ohtani to 199 Prestige, and then just a base Ohtani Prestige right directly behind it. Lucas Sims, that's a nice patch for the Braves, numbered to 25. Yeah, I don't think I would probably do well being that remote, I'll grant you. I mean, I guess it certainly has its upsides. That was Juan Soto Select to 125. Or otherwise, you wouldn't want to be doing it. So obviously it has its upsides. But it would be, I think, really probably hard on me to manage that. Shohei Ohtani Phoenix insert. We have a little hit hanging out here. And look who it is. It's a nice hit indeed. It is Gleyber Torres for the Yankees on a rated rookie from Donruss. Dominic Smith Phoenix for the Mets. Ozzie Albies Crusade. I don't know why all those were turned around backwards. See, like those aren't... Usually it's the hits that are turned around backwards, but for some reason right now, Panini's turning our base all around on that one. Had me thinking that we were going to have a big pile of hits there, but they did not transpire. Oh, by the way, that Joey Votto, numbered to 99. I don't think I called it out, but there it was, nonetheless. Nicky Delmonico, Spectra base. Max Scherzer, that is numbered to 10, Cornerstones. Clint Frazier, Contenders Optic. Oh, look who it is. It's a Milwaukee Brewer to 199. How about Lewis Brinson on Spectra? How about that, Jerry? Now you're happy, right? I'm thinking, maybe. DJ Peters, Dodgers, 149. Yeah, I figured Lewis Brinson would make you happy. There's Ohtani to 299 for the Angels. There's a Rafael Devers. I think that is the Mojo pattern in Prism. There's Kutch Prism for San Francisco Giants. And we are heading into last box Mojo time. This is actually the last box of the last case. Probably won't buy any more Chronicles, mainly because we've got a lot of base card heavy stuff coming up, I mean, starting tomorrow night, we've got Heritage High Number, and that will keep us quite busy. And then, of course, we'll have Bowman Chrome, which Bowman Chrome Jumbo, those are super easy to break. But I also don't have very many of them because they don't give those out very freely. But regular Bowman Chrome is base card heavy too, so. Got lots of that sort of stuff coming up, and usually when we've got a lot of base card heavy stuff coming up, I don't bring in a lot of rebuys, you know, of other stuff just because it's very time consuming. Colorado Rockies, Marquez. And it's not really even the break itself. I mean, although the break itself can take a while, as we've seen tonight on both of our breaks, it's really about the sorting. It's the sorting and the shipping that really takes a long time. And if you get too many things with too many base cards all at once, then it becomes really difficult to stay on top of it. Ryan McMahon, Colorado Rockies, 199. Chad's looking for one more White Sox. Corey Martin is, Corey's thinking that maybe it's time for a case hit for the Royals. There's technically not really exactly case hits in here. I mean, it's not like a thing where they guarantee you're going to hit X, Y, Z. I mean, usually I would just out of here, if something was like the big hit, you know, you might think of it as a case hit sort of deal, but not entirely. Yeah, if you guys are looking for reds, you definitely want to give a go at Bowman High Tech, which just came out this week, or regular Bowman when it comes here in a couple of weeks, because of course Hunter Green, right? I mean, that's number one prospect for the Reds. Well, I guess Nick Senzel is kind of in there too. Andujar to 49. Oh, that's nice. Last Box Mojo delivers one more time for us with the Yankees and Miguel Andujar on a Cornerstones hit. So the Yankees closing us out very nicely this evening with Andujar. Oh, except maybe we're not totally closed out. No, we're not. We had one more. That's on Panini Baseball, Felix Jorge. Now we're closed out with it. However, we still have a couple of things left to do. Two different 150 Panini Rewards Points cards. I'm going to bring you along with me. And what I will do is just copy all of the team names from our list here. And I will then take those and paste them into random.org. And from that point, you know, there's 30 items in this list, and I tend to only do random multiple times if we have a small list, like a list with less than 10 items in it. In this case, because we have 30 items, I'm going to hit random one single time. And after that, the top two teams, after we hit randomize, whoever's in position number 1 and position number 2 will each get one of those 150 rewards point cards. So good luck, everyone. Here we go. It is going to the Brewers and the Padres. So look at that, Jerry. We got you a little hit, a little extra hit even here with the rewards points. One set to the Brewers, one set to the Padres. Now we're going to recap. Not all of the numbered stuff because there's a lot of it, but just the autograph and relic hits. So Padres and Brewers each getting 150 Panini Rewards Point card compliments of random.org. So that is the Twins, the Rockies, the nice Torres for the Yankees, Lucas Sims for the Braves. There's Nick Williams, Eric Fetty, David Bodie, Alex Verdugo, the Andrew McCutcheon 1/1 for the Giants. Keep in mind, guys, all these printing plates, they always have lots of surface wear and scratches and things on them. That is because they were used actually in the printing process. Bad corners, particularly on the right, on the Austin Hayes. There's the nice Cornerstones Andujar to 49 Yankees. There's your Lewis Brinson for the Brewers, Cam Gallagher Royals, Rafael Devers nice for the Red Sox, another Cam Gallagher, Harrison Bader, Ozzie Albies, Nicky Delmonico, stuck behind him there was Chris Flexen, Walker Buehler, Mitch Garver. And then we have Dan Vogelbach, a Mike Trout relic, Zach Granite, Kyle Farmer, Victor Caratini, a Zach Granite again, that one on Cornerstones, and a Kyle Farmer to 24 Cracked Ice Contenders baseball for the Dodgers. Scott Kingery for the Phillies, the Indians, and Jose Ramirez, the Orioles, the Rockies, the New York Yankees, the Nationals, Minnesota Twins, Boston Red Sox, the New York Yankees again, another Andrew Stevenson, the Phillies, the Pirates, Milwaukee Brewers with Freddie Peralta. There's Phoenix Jorge again for the Minnesota Twins. And then we have a Rocky, a Dodger, a Mariner, White Sox, Marlin, Brave, Marlin, Met, the nice Ahmed Rosario for the Mets, which is numbered to 10 on that one. Tampa Bay Rays, Andrew Stevenson again for the Nationals, Scott Kingery, Lucas Sims, Familia for the Mets. I'd forgotten that we had the Familia. Here's the nice Shohei Ohtani for the Angels with the triple relic from Spectra that is numbered to 49. Reyes for the Padres, Peters, Francisco Lindor to 10 for the Indians, Santander for the Orioles, Chance Sisco for the Orioles, and a Bryce Harper relic for the Nationals. That has a little bit of chipping and stuff along that bottom edge too. Nothing outrageously bad, but a little bit in there. So, a little bit here and there. Oh, Sean, you didn't know that Ahmed Rosario was in there. Ah, so see, that was a good little surprise for you there in the recap, huh? So that is the break and the recap for this evening. One more time, I will put up spreadsheet information just in case someone missed it earlier, or if you scroll to the end when you're watching the replay. Here is the information that you need to know about your shipping dates and about consolation cards. So Thursday projected on or before Thursday, a week from today, on the baseball jersey to get out the door. Projecting Monday, give or take a day. I don't think it'll be early. It could possibly slide some of it into Tuesday, hoping that I can get it all out to you Monday for Spectra and Chronicles. And, of course, consolation cards. I think everybody knows how that works by now. But if you got skunked in one of the paid shipping breaks, any consolation cards you're due will ship out to you with the rest of the break. If you happen to get skunked in the baseball jersey break, I normally will hold that consolation card until the next time you have a package going. I track it for a rolling 90-day period. If you don't want to wait for that next package, you just send me a message. I will get you hooked up. Okay, so our upcoming breaks tomorrow night is a half case of Leaf autographed football jerseys, a full case of Leaf Trinity football that comes out tomorrow, and a half case of Heritage High Number, which also comes out tomorrow. Saturday night, a second case of Trinity, a three-peat basketball box, and the last case I have of Contenders Draft Picks basketball. Sunday, we have got loads of memorabilia, a multi-sport autograph program, a half case of Gold Rush autographed baseball jerseys, Leaf History of Baseball cut signature full case, a Hit Parade 4th and Goal memorabilia box, 4 autographed items in that one, and the last case I have of Absolute Football. Monday night we'll open we'll open a full case of TriStar Game Day Greats football jerseys. There'll be 5 in that break. A third case of Spectra, a half case of Luminaries, and another case of Bowman High Tech. On Tuesday, we will do the autographed baseball jersey break by the half case one more time. We'll break the rest of that Luminaries case that we start on Monday night, and we'll break the back half of the Heritage High Number. So I think that has actually got us all wrapped up for this evening. So thanks everyone. I appreciate you bidding and breaking with me and hanging in there. This one went late tonight, so I appreciate those of you who hung in till the bitter end as well. So thanks once again. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Bye now.